Or is it F-E-S-T?
F-E-S-T.
That's fest.
Fest. Okay, so I said it wrong. Fest.
Yeah, feast would be F-E-A-S-T.
Feast, fest.
Yeah, I was like, cat feast?
It's back. Well, the event, which features 75 greatest hits, reels of cat videos, projected on the big screen. It's been around since 2016 and has grown immensely, and now on 500 screens in the U.S. and Canada. Last year, it grossed more than $1 million.
It's not that impressive.
And through the years, it has raised hundreds of thousands to support rescue shelters. And in theaters, they partner with organizations to encourage moviegoers to adopt or maybe even foster a cat.
Well, how about that? That's good for people who like cats. So
yeah.
It's a movie of strung together cat videos.
Yeah.
All right. Does that sound fun to you?
No.
You going to try to catch that?
Oh, yeah.
It sounded more exciting when it was Cat Feast. But I was letting my dog out, so I was standing out on the back.
Who let the dogs out?
Yeah. Woof.
Jeff.
Yeah, thank you.
Jeff.
Very good, y'all. Y'all are on fire today. So I'm standing out there on the back patio there, just, waiting for the dog to do what the dog does there, and looking up stars, just standing there.
Contemplating life.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. So then, so I go back in the house, and all of a sudden I feel this, something, right down my shirt, on the back of my neck. No, it wasn't that. Oh. No, it was like a little tickle of some sort.
Oh.
And I was like, what is that? So I reached down in there, and it was a stupid, June bugs.
Oh, yeah. They get
a June bug?
Yes, it crawled on my neck and crawled
Really?
down in my shirt. And I was sitting there trying to pull him out of there. And
they get that way.
Yeah, anyway.
I was surprised that I haven't seen it. I have not seen any June bugs this year. With as much rain as we had, I figured we would have more.
Let me ask you this question, because I started thinking about that. There's potato bugs. What's the difference between a potato bug and a June bug? Because
I don't know.
I think I always called June bugs those brown the brown ones that that you see everywhere this time of year usually. But are those also potato bugs because they look like potatoes, or is that something different?
That's a good question. Why you were contemplating life?
Yeah. So yeah. I just don't know which one is which, and if they are.
I've never heard of a potato bug.
You have not heard of the potato bug? Okay. Was it? You don't see anything?
Am I making that up? I'm going to guess they're the same thing.
I could have sworn it was potato bugs. I don't think so. You think I'm making that up?
Well, no, I'm not saying that, but I don't think they're the same thing, because the potato bug is striped, and I don't see June bugs being striped.
Okay, well, no, and I agree with that. I just always thought maybe a potato bug was another name for a June bug.
Justin Beaver thought potato bug was a kind of roly-poly.
Okay. Have you ever heard that term before about a bug?
Mm-mm.
It's just June bug, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what you call those those fat
bug,
brown ones that just kind of, okay.
Right.
All right, well, I don't know. Who knows? Whatever it was crawling on my back of my neck this morning. And
just be glad it wasn't a black widow?
Well, yeah. Absolutely.
So that wasn't. It wasn't that bad if you look at it in that perspective.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't bad. It was just,
Yeah, but they have
first
those
thing in the morning. You
crawly little arms, and they
sticky little feet.
Sticky little feet, and they're trying to get you.
You know what's amazing about them though, really, when you look at their body shape, and they walk on those tiny thin legs. That's pretty remarkable, actually, that they can even do that. Because think how thick they are. And then they have those tiny twiggy legs. I don't know how
God must have imagination, I tell you.
I guess so. All right. Well, that's fine. We'll delve into that further. June bugs, potato bugs. If anybody knows, if anybody's even heard of potato,
okay.
I don't know. It's just, but I think June bugs is probably what we call them around here. And then there's another bug that you see sometimes. Have you ever seen the ones that they're about the size of a June bug, but they're like black and they have like a green, shiny, almost. You know what I'm talking about with those too?
Suitcase bug.
Suitcase bug.
They're black, and they're tiny. They're.
No.
Okay, that's what I call them.
Ew.
You're talking about like bed bugs?
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's
what you get in your suitcase, probably.
Oh,
bed bugs. Yeah, those you don't want those.
Oh.
But anyway, I'm just wondering what are those that are shiny with green on them?
That is a type of a beetle.
Okay.
So Connie King sent me this. June bugs and potato bugs are distinct insects, not just different names for the same creature. So they are different.
Okay.
Okay, so I was
but
wrong.
June bugs are a type of beetle, often brown or metallic-y green,
Okay, that's it. Okay.
known for flying clumsily at night, being clumsy. Potato bug, because they'll fly into
yeah,
a
'cause
wall, and
They've gained
Yeah.
a little weight.
potato bugs are also known as pill bugs or sow bugs, and are tremendous. Let's see, are terrestrial
Crustaceans.
crustaceans.
Are they really?
They roll. Oh, here's what's real. They roll into a ball when threatened. So that would probably be the
like the
roly-poly.
roly-poly,
So
okay,
potato
yeah.
bugs, roly-poly. They're scavengers feeding on decaying matter. Ew, and that one was on you.
Yeah.
Are you
yeah.
decaying?
Yeah, well, I don't know. That's disconcerting to start the day.
Yeah.
I'm becoming food for insects that prey on decaying flesh. Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, I have heard this, Brandon. June bugs start out as grubs that are responsible for eating roots in your lawn, the roots of your lawn, unless you take care of the grubs annually before they get a chance to damage. We have had that happen to us before.
I think I have a little patch where they're doing the damage. I'm like, what?
They're feasting on the roots.
Yeah,
This bothers me
Roots.
because we got this avocado plant, and there was like a little June bug down in there.
Oh,
And so I didn't. So that could be bad. I got to make sure I get that out of there.
And aren't you responsible for keeping that thing alive?
I am, and I've been doing a great job of it
This
so
has
far
a
this
name.
week. But it's just that now that little June bug is down in the soil, maybe that's no.
oh.
I'm going to go check that out.
Do you is it outside?
Yeah,
or
it's
is
outside.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's sitting on the back patio, it's sitting on a table out there, and I have to go out there every day and water it and care for it and everything. So it had that June bug in it. So,
Ouchie.
Okay, I better get that out of there. Okay, well, that's my first thing to do today when the show ends. All right. Another note here: the MTV Video Music Awards are happening. They've added a country category for the very first time ever. A lot of people remember when MTV actually was actual music television, and they showed videos all the time.
That.
But
So did they
stopped doing
create
all the
that
time.
category just because of Beyonce?
That's an interesting question, and I haven't looked at the entire list of nominees, but I haven't really seen her listed on there yet in the country category. So
Oh, wow.
I'm not saying she's
Shocking.
not. I just don't see it on here. But some of the highlights, I guess. Let's see what's one. Yeah, so they've got a category for best country. What is it? The best country nominees for the MTV Video Music Awards. All right, so you got Chris Stapleton with "I Think I'm in Love," Cody Johnson and Carrie Underwood, "I'm Gonna Love You," Jelly Roll Liar, Lainey Wilson, 4x4 by You, Megan Maroney, "Am I Okay," and Morgan Wallen with "Smile." So those are the nominees. Morgan Wallen also nominated for the All Genre Artist of the Year category for his album "I'm the Problem."
Nice.
And he's also the only country album nominated for just overall best album. So he's having a year. I think that probably the reason they've included it is because there's just a lot of kind of a new crop of country artists that are appealing to a lot of people. They're like Morgan Wallen probably leading the charge there, but then you got Jelly Roll, who else? Ella Langley, Bailey Zimmerman, got Shabuzi. All those artists are doing great in the country music world, but they also appeal to people who may not listen, typically country their first choice or something, but they're bringing new people into country music, I think. So that's always healthy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You got, you always want to have some artists that are exciting to the populace to keep things going, So if you watch the MTV Video Music Awards, I don't typically watch that, but I'm going to have to watch it for this. When is it? Yeah, I was about to say. It is, let's see, they announced the nominations. It is going to be September 7th, Sunday, September 7th.
Okay.
I should have had that handy. I wasn't a good DJ. I had to look
you're
that
a
up on the
great
fly.
DJ.
So, all right, coming at you.
And
It's 6:36.
And we get to vote.
Yeah. So you can go to the MTV website.
MTV.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
And voting is open. So fan voted. All right, that's cool. Well, let's go vote this morning then.
I will do that.
Okay.
I'm going to give him the work email so I don't get all the junk on my personal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just give him the boss's email address.
There you go.
Use that. that one.
96.3 KLLL and Kids Dentistry. Back to school cash. With everything so expensive these days, we want to help you out.
Thank you.
You could win $2,000. Wow. $1,000 for you and $1,000 for your school. Oh, yeah. Think of all the back-to-school clothes and school supplies you could buy. Enter to win right now at KLLL.com. Presented by Kids Dentistry and 96.3 KLLL.
Mudflap and the Gang.
96.3 KLLL. Red, white, and blue through and through.
Come on.
KLLL. You ready? Let's go.
But furniture production is still a pretty big deal in the United States.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
Know that.
I knew, like, I think North Carolina is pretty big for furniture manufacturing, but yeah, here's some of the biggest places in the United States that are known for furniture manufacturing still. High Point, North Carolina is actually known as the furniture capital of the world.
Really?
You guys ever been to High Point, North Carolina?
Not knowingly.
Yeah, but you've been to North Carolina, right?
Yes.
You've
So
been,
like I said,
you've been
if
there, I guess, right?
I was there, I didn't realize it.
Okay, yeah, High Point. Anyway, known the furniture capital of the world, around 60% of all United States-made furniture is manufactured within 120 miles of High Point, North Carolina. So, yeah, I'd always heard that furniture was a big deal in North Carolina, but they have, it says it also draws 70,000 designers, retailers, and buyers from around the globe twice a year for some big market thing, I guess.
Wow.
And then Grand Rapids, Michigan is known as Furniture City. It's the headquarters for some of the biggest names in office furniture, like Herman Miller. I don't know some of the other ones. I've heard of Herman Miller. That one's kind of high-end office furniture. Some of the rest of them I'm not really familiar with, but I guess I don't know a lot about office furniture. But yeah, Grand Rapids, Michigan, kind of the headquarters of all those companies. It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every city's got something. And then Chicago, the Windy City, is home to more than 300 furniture manufacturers. 300.
Wow.
Crazy.
Did not know that.
So there you go. There's the three cities that furniture manufacturing.
Well, good.
The big deal. In case you ever watch The Bear on Hulu. You ever watch The Bear?
I have not, but I've heard good things.
Yeah, Kathy and I watched that. It's really good, but man, it's crazy. It's like I was watching season 2, episode 6 last night.
Is it about bears?
No, well, no, not.
Are there bears in it?
Well, there's a few scenes here and there of a bear, and it's
Polar
hard to
or
explain.
grizzly?
Well, just like grizzly or something.
Okay.
It's not really important, but it's not about bears or anything.
Oh.
It's anyway. You just go watch the show. It's like a kind of restaurant stuff, but there's a lot of family drama and stuff. It's hard to explain. It's a lot going on.
Okay.
But the episode last night, and this is on Hulu. The reason I'm saying this is that, and it was so chaotic and crazy. And I can't hardly explain it, but it was just after it was done, I just had to clear my mind for a minute, and I think I put it on Big Bang Theory, and I just had to watch something a little bit lighter because that episode, I mean, it was it's crazy. If you watch The Bear,
wow,
maybe it's like a Thanksgiving or something. The kitchen scene, I mean, it's just all kinds of crazy stuff. It's a good show though. But if you have Hulu, get ready. Disney announced that the Hulu app will be going away next year. So I guess what they're going to do is they're trying to combine stuff here. The company already has a Hulu page built into Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Next year, that'll become the only way to access Hulu will be through the Disney Plus app. So anyway, they say customers will still be able to buy a Hulu-only plan, but Disney is hoping to get a bunch more bundle subscribers with that move.
Is it just me, but you have to, you got to jump through this hoop, and then you got to give your firstborn, then you got to give some blood, then you got to tell them Social Security, then you got to go over here, then you got to walk through this, and then, now you got it. You got the app.
There's a lot of stuff like that. Typically, TV, the app like Hulu and YouTube TV and Apple TV, all that stuff, I don't find it to be that complicated.
It's not
really,
that complicated.
honestly.
Okay.
I really don't.
All right.
Because, maybe it's because I always compare it to what it was like dealing with the cable company. That was hoops and craziness there.
Well, where I think it gets crazy is whenever something happens and you have to log back in. That is a pain because then you have to go to your computer or your phone. You got to go. It's going to send you an email to verify. So if
6
you
verifications.
If you forget your password or how to log in, then it is exactly what you were describing, Mudflap.
We'll see what happens if we get logged out. I can't watch anything because I don't know the passwords for any of this stuff. So that is a good point. So Kathy keeps a list sometimes, and I'll just go, hey, I got logged out of ESPN Plus again. So you have to go through that thing. So yeah, you go on TV. You're right. You have to. It'll do like a code, and it's only good for a few minutes.
I'm
or
shocked
whatever.
they haven't have like fingerprint, on your computer, or something where you just put your finger down, like, because isn't your finger?
Well, like your phone, you can do. There's different. things that are close to that, I guess. But
well, the fingerprint thing
face recognition
would not be really good because if it's in Kathy's name, it would be her fingerprint to open it, not Jeff's.
That's true.
Right, so I guess it works. But either way, it's just funny because I don't have the passwords for any of those things, so I just don't ever know. So it's too many passwords. Think of all the passwords you got at work.
Gosh.
I mean, I know I've got at least 75 different things here. And so by the time you deal with that all day, then you go home, you got more passwords. I mean, I get what you're saying about the hassle of things. I'm just saying overall, cutting the cord and doing TV that way, to me, at the end of the day, is way simpler than dealing with like a cable company situation. So anyway, there you go.
Yeah.
That's
Then
what I
there's
was trying to say.
the two-step authentication.
And you're getting more and more of that now, too.
Lot.
Like even work stuff, you get a lot of that. And
Work stuff. And I feel like all of my credit card, the credit card companies that like my American Express card, if I get on the app, it's not a problem. But whenever I go to my computer, always have to do the two-step verification.
And I get, they do it for security, but then there's also, there's a lot of them now that, like, it seems like every 3 months or something, you have to change your password.
Change your password. Oh, my gosh,
And
yes.
I get why. I mean, it is, there's so many hackers and all the things that are going on, but trying to stay ahead of it all the time. I mean, it's one thing just to come up with a password, use that password, but then when you got to go back and every 3 months and, time for a new password. Oh, man, let's see.
Get it.
Yeah, then you got to start creating a password.
Oh, my
and
gosh.
that takes a lot right there.
You need a password just to remember that password.
So you used to, back in the old days, you could go password 1 or whatever, password 2.
You can't do that now.
But now it's like, it must contain at least 8 characters, including letters, numbers, and symbols.
Oh, my gosh.
And so you're just sitting there going, let's see here. Did I use an exclamation point? Okay, I guess I could do that. How many numbers do I have? Okay, I've got enough letters, and it'll tell you, try again. Oh, okay, I didn't have enough letters.
You've been logged out.
Yeah, anyway, it's just...
You've attempted too many times.
That's right.
Right, then it locks it up, right.
And then call
right.
support. Well, I don't know the number.
Yeah, then you call support. How may I help you? Yeah, it's just, it's just like, oh my gosh. You're right. You know what? On further reflection, you're right. The whole thing is a giant hassle.
Troy, sorry. He's like, did you rename me? I'm like, no, it just starts. The text line starts bouncing sometimes. Carl, Brenda, Jamie, and Connie. I think I said Connie already, but Dawn.
Okay,
no,
yeah.
maybe I did.
Oh, hello, Dawn. Okay.
Hello, Don.
All right. So this, I guess, this weekend is tax-free weekend.
Woo!
It starts Friday, right?
It starts Friday.
Okay, Friday through Sunday, tax-free weekend. You've already probably knowing Shannon. Y'all probably already got all your back to school shopping done, huh?
Shannon's on top of things, but man, I think we've got everything done. I don't think we have to go out there and fight the traffic, but I mean, it might be worth it. I mean, it's like tax-free. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it is tax-free. You can save some money. So it's always, every year, it's always that question of what all can you get or not get. So let's go over some of that, I guess.
Well, it's most clothing and footwear priced under $100. So they do have a cap. Okay. But they're going to have to increase that at some point in time because I don't know that you can find shoes these days for under $100.
You can't.
I mean, there are some Nikes and things at $75. But if you want I always get a lot of Jordans and stuff, and those are always at least, or if you Dunks even, or usually $115 to start. Some of the Jordans are like anywhere from $115 to $160. For some of the basic ones. I don't know. That does eliminate a lot of shoes, but.
Fortunately, you can still get school supplies for under $100. Pencils don't cost $100 anymore.
Well, not yet.
But backpacks, and I thought this was interesting, including wheeled backpacks and messenger bags.
Okay,
that's kind of cool. Limited to 10 per purchase.
10 per purchase, yeah. Well, that'd be terrible if you had 11 kids that were all still in school. Sorry, one of you's not getting a new backpack this year. But wheeled backpacks. Man, I don't think I ever had a wheeled backpack before.
It's kind of cool.
Did you have one?
No.
Oh, it's kind of like a suitcase.
Yeah,
it
I
seems like,
know.
right?
Right. I did buy a wheeled backpack for my kids the first time we traveled. You know, they both have their cute their own little suitcase that they got to pack their toys and stuff to entertain them on the plane.
So it was kind of a backpack.
It was.
It had wheels. Okay. I never owned one. So, let's see. What else? What else?
Well, here's what's kind of cool. I was wondering, which is kind of why I Googled this. It's qualifying items can be bought from Texas stores, or you can even buy them from online catalogs for sellers that do business in Texas. So it will work for online purchases as well.
For things that are doing business in Texas, though. So as long as they're a Texas business, yeah, okay. All right, that makes sense. It says most qualifying items must be sold for less than $100, including delivery, shipping, handling, or transportation charges from the seller. So there are a lot of rules here, I guess. So.
It's probably easier to go into the store and buy stuff because when you start, delivery and shipping and all that,
right,
then it may end up being more than $100, and then you're not eligible for it.
Yeah, and then what a bummer that is. You already went through all that process of doing all that. Yeah. Some of the examples of qualifying items, though, for back to school weekend, for tax-free weekend: shirts, jeans, dresses, socks, sneakers, pencils, pens, notebooks, binders, and lunchboxes. Items not included are those priced at $100 or more, like clothing subscription boxes, specially designed athletic or protective wear, items used to make or repair clothing, accessories like jewelry and handbags, computers, software, textbooks, and athletic or duffel and gym bags. You know what's crazy? It's like computers are so much like laptops
part
and stuff,
school,
and it's just part. Yeah, that's almost more of a part of school now than a spiral notebook or something. Does anybody even have to have one of those anymore? But yeah, that's not included.
But you're not going to find one for under $100.
Well, that's
so
probably
it would
true. I
qualify anyway.
guess it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, they might need to up that price a little bit, the threshold. It seems like, right?
And I think textbooks. I mean, those are school things,
right?
For college kids. But again, good luck finding a book for under $100.
Yeah. I always thought, man, some of those textbooks and stuff are so overpriced. I mean, they've always been. But it's like they got you hostage, really. It's like, well, you're taking this class, you're going to need that book, and they charge whatever they want because you got to have it.
Got to have it. Yep.
So, of course, now a lot of online textbooks as well, right? I mean, where you don't even have to have a. Yes. Yeah, my daughter, in most of her college life, she didn't have hardly any textbooks, I don't think. I mean, you'd still have to, buy stuff, but it would just be mostly online kind of stuff. So, which kind of kills the used book market. You used to be able to buy used books, used textbooks. I guess there's still some of that out there. I guess
there's still
used online stuff.
I know Red Raider Outfitter on their flagship, their new store they just opened. They have a textbook store in there.
That's the one that used to be. It's down across from the campus. It used to be Varsity or what for years, and now it's Red Raider.
They still have those, and they still buy books back from students. So and what's funny is the kids don't really think about that. Because especially if they're not paying for it. So parents, if you're the one paying for it, you could still buy used books.
Okay.
And get the money back, and sell them back.
Yeah, it's funny how the people not paying for it don't ever really don't worry too much about it. When you're the one paying for it, you're super into it, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, is there a way we can get some used books? Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Tax-free weekend this weekend, so you can go out and save at least save a little bit of money. You might as well save where you can because everything is so expensive at the moment.
Yep.
It seems like gas is pretty good right now. Still, I mean, I can live with the gas price right now. Always wish it was lower, but I can live with that. But it's still, man, so many other things. Food costs. I mean, groceries, restaurants. I mean, there's that kind of stuff is what just seems like, man, if you compare it to 5 years ago or something. I mean, really, it's just it's gone up quite a bit. So yeah, you're always looking for any way to save a few bucks here and there. Starts adding up after a while. And so that's why tax-free weekend is so good. But yeah, you're so efficient at your house. You don't.
That's not me.
Oh, that's true.
That's all Shannon. That's my wife.
You should tell her that you would have waited till tax-free weekend.
Yeah, that's right.
That'll go over.
Yeah,
she's probably already doing Christmas shopping too, isn't she?
Probably.
See, we can't think about Christmas shopping that early.
Thinks way ahead.
All right. Well, coming up here in a few minutes.
So far up. Wow.
Outkicked your coverage.
Oh, boy, did I ever.
All right, well, coming up here in a few minutes, we'll have a dad joke. We'll check dirty laundry. Also, the birthdays today at around 7:30. So you can hit us up on the Sonic text line at 806-900-9630 if you have a birthday to add.
one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
This is KLLL, Jeff Mudflap and the Gang.
96.3 KLLL.
It's a 7:15 now.
Oh man, yesterday
You had this look on your face.
it was so hot.
How
hot was it?
I mean, it was so hot. I mean, I was laying there, my naked body covered in chocolate and whipped cream, and I hear those 5 inevitable words.
What?
Clean up in aisle 3.
Clean your nose.
Laundry with Colleen.
She's a good girl, and I don't think we really get any dirt
Can't
on
take
her.
you anywhere.
I want to know what grocery store that is so I can make sure I stay off of that aisle.
Aisle 3.
Oh. Kelly Clarkson once again postpones Las Vegas shows. And when she first started her, I think it's called Studio Sessions is the name of her show series at Caesar's Palace. She postponed it in July before it actually got started. Well, then she's started performing, and she's now taking another break. If you have tickets to go see her August 8th, 9th, 15th, or 16th, they have postponed those to the summer in 2026. You can get a transfer or a refund if possible. But she's citing that the reason why she's needing to step back because her ex-husband, is reportedly pretty ill. Apparently, he has been ill for about a year, and there's been rumors of possible cancer, but they still have not publicly disclosed what's going on. But she says she needs to be with her children through this illness. So this kind of sounds, serious.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
So hopefully, people who have tickets will give her a little grace on that. It's, when she first postponed, it was her voice. She had voice strain issues. This one, she's doing the right thing for her kids.
Well, good for her.
And her family. In other news, Kevin Federline, he's Britney Spears' ex-husband and the father of her 2 sons. He's decided he's going to write a tell-all book. Oh.
They always end up doing that kind of stuff. He must be really broke or something and just figure this is the only way he can.
I think both of the boys have turned 18, and so she is probably no longer obligated to pay child support, and that's probably what he was living on, was the child support for those 2 boys, which was way more than any of us has probably ever lived on.
Right.
Britney's fans are not really happy because he's claiming he will be extremely intimate and transparent.
Okay.
Yeah, he said there will
Leave
include.
Britney alone.
He promises to detail his entire life from working class, bringing up his time as a professional dancer, and it will include years during his marriage to Britney and the media circus, and
Could be, could be interesting, but tell-all books, they try to be as salacious as they can to sell books. But, yeah, I